Hey ladies! Today we're going to create a Popplet account. Creating an account is really easy. First you go to popplet.com, and once that pulls up, you sign up. It's totally free. You know how we like that. You enter your name, a password that you like, click next. You can view their examples if you'd like. It's not necessary, but it does give you some ideas as to what you can do. Again, it's telling me it's free. So we're going to create a new Popplet. Now, your Popplet will be a vocabulary word map. So what you might want to do is name your Popplet the word that you're doing. Like for example, if we're doing disarming, now you'll have your own word, but say we're doing disarming. Okay, so this is a tutorial. You can watch it if you'd like. We're going to skip it. So I'm going to create the word for disarming. Now I'm going to put the word here because, like I said, this is a vocabulary word map. So we're going to branch out around. Where you start is not really important because you can zoom in, zoom out. You can take this wherever you want to. I want you to start the word off in black because that's what it is. It is straight up your vocabulary word. Now, what you're going to do is right under it, create a new one. Let's go ahead and make this gray, and we're going to give the dictionary meaning. So disarming is removing suspicion. I know you have more as what the definition is, but I'm just going to do this right now for example. So removing suspicion. All right, so that's the dictionary meaning. Now what is your meaning? And this is where you're going to branch off a little bit. So let's go ahead, drop another box, and this time it's going to be your vocabulary meaning. Let's move this to a different color. Oh no, let's keep it the same color. But this time it's your meaning. So if I was thinking about disarming, and I know that it means to remove suspicion, I could say it means to act like nothing's wrong, or to pretend, to have good intentions. If you remember where we saw this word, this was in Most Dangerous Game, where General Zaroff greeted Rainsford with a disarming smile. Okay, so now that we have the dictionary meaning, and then we also have our own meaning, we're going to have to create, that's right, a sentence. But before we do that, let's think about what part of speech. Disarming. If we're saying that someone has a disarming smile, part of speech is blue. If we're saying someone has a disarming smile, then we're describing the smile. And what is a describing word? That would be an adjective, or an ADJ for abbreviation. Okay, so now that we have the adjective, and now that we have the dictionary meaning and our own meaning, we're going to create a sentence. And the sentence is going to be really hot because it's ours. So that's going to be orange/yellow. Though he had a knife behind his back. He greeted her a disarming smile and a kiss on the cheek. Now, this sentence shows me that you know what the vocabulary word means and you know how to use it. So that is what I'm looking at when I grade your Popplet. Do you know what the word means? And do you know how to use it? Now, the other thing I want you to do is to have a picture. You can draw me a picture. Again, this is going to be really hot, so let's make it red. Oh no, let's leave that. Let's make this. My apologies. There we go. I'm going to make that red. And like I said, you can draw the picture. So, you guys play draw something. So, if I wanted to, I could draw him. Let's give him, let's say, a bouquet of flowers for her. Do not talk about my skills. I got mad skills, yo. Okay, so he gives her a bouquet of flowers, but behind his back, dun, 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 he is going to, watch out, it's Jason, or Halloween, or whatever your horror stories are. Hey, sweetie. And then we're gonna draw her over here. I know it's a little morbid, but bear with me. Aww. Draw her in love. There. So that goes along with my sentence. It's disarming. Okay? So it removes suspicion. And he's acting like there's nothing wrong. And they are all lovey-dovey. And it's all wonderful. Okay. So that's my vocabulary word map. Now, what could be synonyms? Okay. That's the other thing we need to think about. So a synonym is going to be something that's like it. So let's go here. I'm going to move that up a little bit. My synonym, like I said, is going to be like it. So I want something that looks positive. So I'm going to go with green. And this is my synonym box. Now, what sounds like disarming and is an adjective as well that I can use? He greeted her with a fake smile and a kiss on the cheek. He greeted her with a warm smile and a kiss on the cheek. He greeted her with a pretend smile and a kiss on the cheek. So those worked for me as far as antonyms. And let's think about, synonyms. And let's think about our antonyms. And our antonyms are going to be the kinds that we do not like. So let's do this. Let me change this box here. And I'm going to make this my red box because this is a no. This is a stop. This doesn't work. Okay? And what would be the opposite of removing suspicion, acting suspicious. So he greeted her with a suspicious smile. He greeted her with even a malicious smile. He greeted her with a cold smile. He greeted her with a distant smile, something that gives it away. If you're not sure what to do, you can always go to dictionary.com and you can look the word up. So here we have our synonyms, which are winning, engaging, winsome. And then I don't think they gave us antonyms, but we can pretty much figure those out. But let's go to the thesaurus and see what they say. Antonyms: despicable, disgusting. So again, it's something that gives it away. So if we go back to our Popplet, what we have here is we have the vocabulary word, we have the dictionary meaning, we have our meaning, we have a sentence that represents our understanding, we have a picture. It doesn't have to go with your sentence, but it helps because it'll draw your mind back to the sentence that you used. Then we have the part of speech, we have the synonym, and we have the antonym. This is all we need for your Popplet. If you have any questions, now would be a really good time to ask them. You'll be doing these every single night for your vocabulary, just one vocabulary word for Monday through Friday. Now, if you're ready to share it with me, you'll click on this cog over here. Then you'll click Save, just to make sure you get it all saved. And then you will export as a JPEG. Disarming is my JPEG. It's going to a particular folder. Let me pull it back up. And there you go. Oh, before I forget, there's one other way that you can do your picture. And that is by saving a picture to your computer and uploading it into your Popplet. So here is a beauty queen with a wonderful smile, the crown, the sash, and she's holding a very violent weapon. I would say that represents disarming, removing the suspicion, pretending like nothing's wrong. So she would be a good representation of the word disarming. And so would the picture that we drew. So you have a choice. You can either draw the picture or you can upload a picture. Just make sure that it really represents what the word means. I look forward to seeing what you guys produce. Now let's get to it. Ciao.